what pisses me off the most is obviously we have a new rumored M album coming out.
Yes.
I'm really excited for it, but I want M to work with Alchemist more because Alchemist is literally Eminem's personal DJ slash producer. And the fact that M doesn't collaborate with him more is mind-blowing to me. And, of course, coming off the back of Revival, Kamikaze, and the Music to be Murdered by series, it's the question of where M will go with this album. There's been rumors talking about maybe a Marshall Mathers LP3 or a Slim Shady versus Eminem type album, which we saw in like the Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So a lot of different rumors.
If that's it, that's a sick concept. I agree with you. He has to start getting on these beats.
Yeah.
I think the beats he chooses nowadays are not good. Some of them are like too poppy, like acoustic guitar stuff. Like, I don't need that. Some of them I don't even. Just kind of like generic sounding.
Yeah.
Like a lot of what's the album before the last one? So this
Kamikaze.
Yeah, Kamikaze. A lot of the beats on that were just kind of like typical like trap beats.
Yeah.
And it's cool that he's trying to do that and become like get on these like beats that are more popular right now. But I don't need that of Eminem.
Yeah. I'd rather him be more personal. Like I feel like that's my favorite Eminem, like the Mockingbird, the Lose Yourself, the one I'm going when he's actually personal. 100%. Not when he's like joking around and making like funny, quote unquote, corny bars. But for him, it's really no excuse. You have Dr. Dre, you have Alchemist, you have Fredwick. You can talk to Royce and get on Primo's beats. Like there's so many options for you. Like,
and I would love to know like the same way that it's exciting to hear what Jay-Z's doing nowadays. Like obviously Eminem's famous for doing his metaphors, similes, turn of phrases, and all these things. But I want to hear about his life right now because I know nothing about it. So rap about it. I don't need you rapping about like killing people still. It's fun, but like I don't need it on every song. And he's not amazing at like if he's a feature artist on a song, he doesn't adapt to that person. So like there's Bang by Conway that he's featured on. And like you would want him to come in with like a Griselda type like gritty flow, but then he still comes in with his like I used to be one of the cool kids, but now I'm coming up and he has like his sporadic type flow. I don't want to hear that anymore.
And they changed the beat completely just for him, and it's like a beat switch. That happens a lot, but hopefully he can get it right this time. Again, Nas delivered with the King Disease and this new project Magic. Yeah. Jay-Z had 444. It's now M's turn to compete with this.
He's the Alchemist and Dr. Dre at his disposal. I don't like you can't have two better producers at your like free use.
And then along with Eminem, too, rumors of a Verzuz, possibly. I know Dr. Dre, he put out a post saying it was like about Godzilla broke another world record for the speed of his rap. And it was Eminem versus who? And there was rumors with Timberland and Swiss coming in trying to get him to battle with Busta Rhymes. E40 commented on it and he said that Busta would wash Eminem, which is absolute cap. The worst take of all time.
So much disrespect towards Eminem.
And he said it with respect. It wasn't like disrespectful, but
just in general, there's a lot of disrespect towards Eminem.
Literally, recently.
Forgetting what that fame was like.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should make a documentary about that because he was like so famous for a time. I mean, he's still a top 5 selling artist and he's not even releasing music.
Literally.
And he's 40 plus years old.
I just think that if Eminem were to do a Verzuz, most likely could be Busta because him and Busta are really close.
Yeah.
And it's somebody who's trustworthy. I feel like if M were to do any type of Verzuz, I feel like it'd be a setup automatically on him. Like, Eminem is just so big, the eyes are always on him. He's always the standard he's always being compared to. So if Eminem were to come to a Verzuz, everyone's going to critique so hard of him because he's the quote-unquote GOAT, you know?
That, or it could be the thing that, like, launches, I guess you would say, the third part of his career, because maybe it's the time where everyone appreciates him and everyone's like, oh, he does have these songs. So I think through a lot of these Verzuz, people have come to like realization, like, oh, this person has way more songs than maybe I was giving them credit for. Because people like maybe when they think like what Eminem's gonna play, they think he's gonna play like Just Lose It or like one of the funny songs.
Yeah.
He's not gonna probably do that. He's gonna play, he has like great material.
Literally.
Songs.
And then along with Eminem, rumors that Kendrick might be dropping a single before the Super Bowl. This came from Billboard.
Thank God. He needs to do it.
He has to.
It makes no sense to perform the Super Bowl if you're going to do DNA, which came out 2017. Like, I don't care about that anymore.
I hope he really does. And I'm curious what this new path for Kendrick will be. I know back then there was rumors saying that this project could be like a rock infused. I'm not sure if that's still the case.
Who knows anymore?
Yeah, the dude is gone, but I'm excited for that. Hopefully we see something coming soon.
Yeah, I actually can't hear any song from Damn be performed. Unless like maybe one song, but I can't like. There needs to be new music. Doesn't make sense.
It's been what 5 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
And like the world needs it, Kendrick.
Honestly, he can never drop again. I think I'll kind of be all right, or maybe one more album. To Pimp a Butterfly, honestly, like
I think it's the best ever. Yeah.
Yeah, like that did it for me.
I don't know. Does he want to finish his career with like not releasing as much as he can? I feel like you should like. He had a 5-year. It's like a job, and he's had a 5-year break from his job. I don't know. What does he do every day? I know he's a real person, but like, what does he do every day?
I know. I definitely think he would have dropped earlier if it wasn't for COVID. If it wasn't for COVID,
Yeah.
I firmly believe he would drop earlier. But hey, the man's busy. He's cementing his legacy. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
oversaturate like other artists do. So it happens.
He is
you know?
one person that I think he's the only person in rap music that could take this time to do this.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think J. Cole could do this.
Yeah.
I don't know if he could take the break and then everyone would still care as much when he came back. No, like, my favorite artist ever, but
Yeah.
I think Kendrick has like
That power.
just the three classics in a row.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, just like he has that cultural power right now that
Yeah.
I feel like he's just known as the best. And probably Drake could do it. Take the break and everyone.
Drake.
Yeah, if Drake took a 5-year hiatus and came back, I think that'd probably be the biggest album
Drake.
ever.
Oh my god.
That would be the biggest album ever.